up, guys? Going down the road, already making cold calls. We're getting pretty good at this, but do not try this at home, okay? Or do not try this on the road yourself. And if you do, have somebody else driving, and do not go live on Facebook. But we're making cold calls for my client down in Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm on the highway in California, so it's 2:42 here, 5:42 out there. Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Turkey Day to all of you guys. I'm just going to keep my eyes on the road and cold call. So I will try to glance over and look at your questions or comments. But I'm going to focus on the road here and see if we can make some stuff happen. So far, the contact rate's been a little bit low today. Expected though. So let me just keep the dialer going. We're using a 3-line dialer. We're calling Fizbos. Hi, Jeremy?
Yes, this is Jeremy.
This is Jeremy calling from Frank Albert Realty about the property on 2nd.
Yes, you have some weird message thing going on.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of thing. So it makes...
I know what you mean, but we're talking now. Is the property,
We're talking now.
Is the property still available, or have you got it sold?
It's available.
Okay. If we had a buyer, how much time would you need to show it in advance?
I mean, obviously it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, so that wouldn't be the best time. But when is your buyer wanting to see it?
We don't have a buyer. I was asking if we had one, how much time would you need to show in advance?
Like the next day or possibly that day. It just all, it depends. I mean, if you call me and you're saying an hour from now, then I could scramble, but I would rather not always have to scramble. So, you just call. If you get a buyer, just call me, and then we can arrange whatever it is. If you guys need to get 2 hours, and then I'll make it work.
We won't waste your time unless we had a serious buyer. With that being said, it looks like you're asking $425. What's the lowest that you'll accept?
I think it says $429 on there.
Okay. Well, I had $425, and that's back from October 5th, unless you've changed it since then.
Yeah, it has been changed since then. So I thought you saw the new listing. It was listed. I don't know if you kept up on this property or not, but it was actually listed with a broker a little while ago, and it was at $439 with the broker. So we had to do with them not being able to secure the property after they had people show it.
Oh wow!
So we're no longer in that contract with that broker, and the price is now down from $439 to $429.
Oh, okay.
So I can't give you my bottom line. You're not working for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I can't give you my bottom line. We want to get as much money as we can from the property, and a fair deal for the buyer and seller. So, it depending on who your buyer is and what they want will determine how much they want to spend. I mean, we love this location. This place is just a little too small for us because we have 2 kids now, only 2 bedrooms. Okay. And we had moved to Minnesota a couple years ago from here, and so we're looking to get rid of it now. But it just depends on what people are looking for and whatnot. This is only 2 blocks from the beach, which is fantastic because it's easy to get to the beach and easy to get back if there's a storm that comes upon you instead of walking, half a mile or a mile down the road. So, it just depends on who you have and what they're interested in and how much they're, willing to pay for that. So,
Sounds good. We will reach back out if we have a buyer. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I appreciate it. So,
bye.
Okay, bye.
So, guys, I didn't go for the listing because he is not interested. He had a bad experience with the broker. So what I'm going to do with that one is put it in as a FSBO nurture and give him a call back in a couple of weeks to see how things are going. And right now he's just buyer only. And it wouldn't make sense because he had a bad experience with the broker that he told us about. It wouldn't make sense to go much further in that conversation.
Hello, you've reached Cherry North with RDO Equipment Company. Please leave a message and I'll get back.
So what he was referring to my callback message, since we use the 3-line dialer, I have a message that when they answer and I'm on another call, it basically is kind of like a dummy phone call, and that's what he was referring to. I just kind of bypassed what he was talking about and continue with the conversation instead of rather acknowledging it and getting stuck in that conversation. It's kind of a weird thing because when you're using a 3-line dialer, you know, there's 3 numbers calling simultaneously, okay? And so sometimes if you're on a call and they answer, it's better to have like a message saying, you know, we have a bad connection and we'll call you back rather than just being dead air. Everybody has their own different style of using a callback message, and I have different ones in there. So that's what he was referring to when he had a recording that made him apprehensive to talk to us. I'm going to switch up the dialer, switch it up right now. Switch up the callback message. Hey, Pam. We're in downtown Sacramento, running into a little bit of traffic here. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're making calls down in Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, Florida. We're calling for sale by owners right now, guys.
Hello, how can I help you?
This is Jeremy with Frank Albert Realty calling about your property that you were selling.
Which one?
The one on Harrer.
Yeah.
Is that still available for buyers, or have you sold it?
It's a contract pending, but I'll know about the financing on Tuesday. So if you can call me back on Tuesday,
Yep.
I'll have a more definitive answer.
Are you accepting backup offers in between?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And you're not confident about the financing, so I'll call back Tuesday, Wednesday to see if it went through?
Exactly.
And it looks like you were asking $195 back on October 7th. Is that still the same?
Yes.
Okay. And if we did have a buyer, how much time would you need in advance to show it?
Everything.
Okay, I'll
No
reach.
problem.
I'll reach back out Tuesday to see if that went through or not. Good luck on getting it sold.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so what happens is, because I'm calling for sale by owners that are a couple of, so they listed these back in October, so they're like, 6 weeks out, and I'm calling the old ones first. The reason being is because they've either sold it, okay, and then you find out when it's set to close and call back. They have hired a realtor